Okay, we're ready for section 4.2. This section is on adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials. This is going to be a really easy section for you guys because you already know how to do all this. This is just kind of a refresher from Algebra 1. But we're just going to do a couple of examples. So the first example, I'm not going to read this to you because you can read on your own. But remember, when you're adding and subtracting, you can only add like terms. So the easiest way for me to do this is to rewrite this, but put them under the like terms in this first part. So I have a positive 10x squared. I'm going to put that right there. We have 4x, positive 4x, and minus 2. And then I'm just going to add these two together. Negative 6 plus 10 is 4x squared. 3x plus 4x is 7x. Negative 7 minus 2 is negative 9. And that's my answer. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here, but now keep in mind that I'm subtracting everything in here, which is the same thing as multiplying everything in there by -1, right? So when I move these over here to combine them with their like terms, they're going to be the opposite sign that they are inside this parentheses. So this 8x cubed becomes negative 8x cubed because I'm subtracting. 2x squared becomes negative 2x squared. Negative 5x becomes the opposite, which is positive 5x. Negative 1 becomes the opposite, which is plus 1. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add these. You don't have to set this up like this in this vertical fashion. I do it this way because it's so much easier for me to not make mistakes. Okay, so 4x cubed minus 8x cubed is negative 4x cubed. 6 minus 2 would be a positive 4x squared. Negative 9x plus 5x is negative 4x. 1 plus 1 is 2. This is a really good example of when you do not want to do these adding and subtracting in your head. Most people aren't very good at it. And they make errors that you wouldn't make if you had it written down and could see it. Okay, so this example, number 11, is if there's a number in front of the exercise, that means it's an actual problem on your worksheet. So basically, I'm doing 3 of these examples for you. So now I'm going to multiply. And I'm going to take this first term and multiply it by everything in there. I'll do that now. Negative x times that is negative 3x cubed. Negative x times 2x is negative 2x squared. Negative x times a positive 9 is a negative 9x. So I'm done with that term. Now I'm going to do this term by everything in there. And when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and line them up according to like terms. It just makes it easier for me at the end to add them together then. So I have negative 6 times 3x squared is negative 18x squared. Negative 6 times 2x is negative 12x. And negative 6 times 9 is a negative 54. And now I'm just going to add these two together. And it's easy because I've already lined up all my like terms. This would be negative 20x squared and negative 21x minus 54. And that's my final answer. Okay, so now I have 3 binomials together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one first, and then I'll multiply that result by x plus 2. So I know that 2 binomials, you could FOIL it. I just automatically FOIL in my head. So this would end up being x squared. Negative 9 minus 6 is negative 15x. Negative 6 times negative 9 is a positive 54. But I'm not done because I have to multiply all that by x plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times 2 is a positive 2x squared. Negative 15x times x is negative, oh, put it down here, negative 15x squared. Sorry about that. Negative 15x times 2 is negative 30x. 54 times x is a positive 54x. 54 times 2 is a positive 108. So now I'm just going to add all this together. I have x cubed. 2 minus 15 is negative 13x squared. 54 minus 30 is 16. Nope, not 16. That's 54 minus 30. It's 24, and it's positive. Plus 108, and I'm done. This is a special products pattern. I want you to go ahead and pause here. Just write these in your notes. We'll talk about them more in class when we do more of the problems together. You'll notice that we haven't divided polynomials yet. That's going to be the next section.